Welcome to Wise Seniors Hub. Facing the heart-wrenching reality that your children don't want you in their life can feel isolating and painful. But what if I told you there are lesser-known, powerful steps you can take that can help heal the situation? These aren't the common tips you've heard before. These are unique, insightful actions that can change your perspective and bring healing when you're feeling distant from your children. In this video, we'll uncover steps you probably haven't tried yet, steps that have proven to help parents rebuild emotional well-being and restore their peace of mind. If you're struggling with this situation, by the end of this video, you'll feel a sense of empowerment and hope. Don't forget to leave a comment with your country or age. Let's open up the conversation and support each other through these tough times. Imagine a senior named Helen, a devoted mother who spent her life caring for her children. Yet, as the years passed, Helen found herself in a heart-wrenching situation. Her children no longer wanted her in their lives. The phone calls stopped, the visits became fewer, and the feeling of isolation grew stronger. Helen's heart ached, not just from the distance between them, but from the emotional weight of rejection. Like many others in similar situations, she was left wondering what went wrong and how she could heal from the pain. If you find yourself in a similar place, feeling rejected or abandoned by your children, this video is for you. Today, we'll explore some lesser-known, but deeply impactful steps that can help heal the emotional wounds of estrangement. These are not the common tips you've likely heard before. Instead, we'll focus on unique and insightful actions that can bring healing, peace, and empowerment to your heart. By the end of this video, you'll have a set of practical tools to help you navigate the tough emotions that come with family estrangement and begin the process of emotional growth. Together, let's take these steps toward healing, no matter where you are in your journey. Step 1. Engage in self-compassion rituals. When facing emotional distress from estranged relationships, the advice we often hear is, take care of yourself. But self-care is much more than taking a bubble bath or getting a massage. It's about truly embracing self-compassion in ways that go deeper than usual routines. Self-compassion rituals are acts that allow us to be kind and gentle with ourselves during times of emotional turmoil. These rituals help break free from the guilt, shame, and emotional distress that often accompany estrangement. Start with a simple self-compassion technique, self-hugging. This may sound unusual, but wrapping your arms around yourself in a gentle embrace activates your body's oxytocin system, the hormone associated with feelings of love and connection. It's a way to physically remind yourself that you are worthy of love and care, even if others aren't offering it at the moment. Another powerful self-compassion ritual is journaling for forgiveness. Begin by writing down your feelings of hurt, frustration, and confusion. Allow yourself to express every emotion without judgment. Then, after acknowledging these feelings, write a letter of forgiveness to yourself. This isn't about excusing anyone's behavior, but about releasing the emotional burden of holding on to anger and resentment. Additionally, daily affirmations can work wonders in rebuilding self-love. For example, affirm statements like, I am worthy of love, or I have the strength to heal. These words will gradually help shift your mindset from self-blame to self-empowerment, fostering emotional growth and peace. By practicing these rituals regularly, you can break free from the emotional distress of estrangement and cultivate a greater sense of inner peace. Remember, healing begins with the way you treat yourself, kindly, patiently, and with compassion. Step 2. Create a healing legacy journal. The concept of a legacy isn't just about leaving behind material possessions. It's about leaving something meaningful that reflects your life's journey and emotional growth. Creating a healing legacy journal serves as a way to process and release difficult emotions, while also providing a record of your personal story. This journal is more than just a diary. It's a tool for emotional clarity and healing. A healing legacy isn't just for your children, it's also for you. Writing down your thoughts, experiences, and feelings allows you to create emotional clarity, which can help you understand where the relationship may have broken down and what role you played in it. It's not about assigning blame, but rather understanding the bigger picture. This clarity will help you heal from the emotional wounds and take the necessary steps toward emotional peace. What makes this journal particularly healing is its potential future value. Even if reconciliation with your children isn't possible right now, your journal can become a source of personal growth. It may one day serve as a treasure to your children, offering them insight into your feelings, struggles, and the love you still have for them. The journal can also be a way for you to share your perspective and open the door to future healing if they're ever willing to engage. The process of writing down your experiences, especially painful ones, is cathartic. It helps you process your emotions and gain emotional clarity. As you write, reflect on moments of joy, the memories you cherish, and the lessons you've learned. The journal is an opportunity for self-reflection and emotional healing, and in doing so, it creates a legacy of healing for both you and your family. Step 3. Embrace the power of silent communication. In situations where verbal communication feels impossible or too painful, silent communication can be a powerful tool for healing. Silent communication doesn't mean silence in a negative sense. It's about sending love and positive energy without saying a word. It's the unspoken bond that transcends arguments or misunderstandings, focusing on emotional connection rather than dialogue. Nonverbal gestures, such as sending thoughtful gifts, handwritten notes, or even pictures, can be a way of showing your children that you're thinking of them without pressure or expectation. Small gestures like this demonstrate that you still care and are open to reconciliation, even if direct communication is difficult. Another form of silent communication is emotional support. For example, you might not be able to speak to your children directly, but you can send them positive energy through prayers or good thoughts. This type of silent connection can be incredibly healing because it allows you to offer unconditional love without the need for immediate response. This silent communication allows space for healing on both sides. It gives your children the opportunity to process their own feelings and decide when, or if, they want to reconnect. It also helps you manage your own emotions, offering a sense of peace that comes from knowing that your love and support are always available, regardless of whether they choose to accept it. Step 4. Reprogramming your emotional patterns with neuroplasticity. Emotional trauma, such as the pain of estrangement, can leave lasting marks on our mental and emotional well-being. However, it's important to understand that our brains are capable of rewiring themselves even after significant emotional trauma. This process is known as neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to form new neural connections in response to experiences. With the right techniques, we can reprogram our emotional patterns and heal from the hurt caused by estrangement. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, is one of the most effective ways to rewire emotional patterns. It involves identifying and challenging negative thoughts and beliefs and replacing them with healthier, more positive ones. For example, when thoughts of rejection or guilt arise, you can counter them with affirmations such as, "I am deserving of love and peace," or "I have the ability to heal and move forward." Through consistent practice, CBT can help you reshape how you perceive your emotional pain, allowing you to heal more effectively. Another powerful technique is emotional reframing. This method involves looking at a painful situation from a different perspective. Instead of viewing the estrangement as a permanent rejection, try seeing it as an opportunity for personal growth and healing. This shift in perspective can release the emotional grip that pain has on you, allowing you to move forward with greater emotional resilience. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation and deep breathing, also play a crucial role in reprogramming emotional responses. Mindfulness helps you stay present in the moment rather than ruminating on past hurts. It teaches you to observe your emotions without judgment, creating space between you and your emotional reactions. Through mindfulness, you can develop greater emotional resilience and peace, ultimately freeing yourself from the emotional scars left by estrangement. By reprogramming your emotional patterns, you're not just healing from the past, you're strengthening your ability to face future challenges with a healthier, more balanced mindset. Step 5. Leverage the love touch technique for reconnection. Physical touch has a profound impact on emotional well-being, and the power of touch can even transcend physical distance. The love touch technique is a lesser-known method for emotional reconnection, especially when direct physical contact isn't possible. This technique involves using touch, whether literal or symbolic, to convey warmth, affection, and support. When face-to-face interaction isn't an option, there are still ways to incorporate physical touch into your emotional interactions. For example, writing heartfelt letters and including a small item like a handkerchief or a soft cloth can act as a stand-in for physical presence. The gesture of including something soft and personal can evoke feelings of warmth and comfort, showing that you are still emotionally connected, even if you can't be physically present. Sending meaningful gifts that can be physically touched, such as a cozy blanket, a personalized piece of jewelry, or a photo album filled with cherished memories, can also help bridge the gap. These objects hold emotional value and symbolize your love and desire for reconnection, even when direct contact is unavailable. Another approach is through symbolic touch. You might not be able to physically embrace your children, but you can send them messages of love and support through your actions. Praying for their well-being, lighting a candle in their honor, or simply offering positive thoughts can send a powerful emotional message that goes beyond words. These acts of silent touch, whether literal or symbolic, show your children that your love remains constant, no matter the distance. The psychological and physiological benefits of touch cannot be overstated. Physical contact reduces stress, lowers heart rates, and releases feel-good hormones like oxytocin. By leveraging the love touch technique, you can create an emotional bridge to your children, inviting healing and reconnection. Step 6. The power of compassionate listening. When family relationships become strained, it often feels as though communication is impossible. Yet, one of the most powerful tools for healing is compassionate listening. This method goes beyond simply hearing words. It's about truly understanding and empathizing with the other person's feelings, without judgment or defensiveness. Compassionate listening opens the door to emotional healing, even in the absence of direct communication. The first step in compassionate listening is to create a safe, open space for the other person's feelings. This means setting aside your own emotions, judgments, and reactions so that you can fully focus on the other person's experience. If your children are unwilling to speak to you directly, consider leaving a thoughtful letter or message expressing your desire to listen without judgment, and assure them that you are open to understanding their feelings, no matter what. When listening, it's crucial to resist the urge to interrupt or offer solutions. Instead, listen attentively and empathetically. Acknowledge their feelings by validating their emotions. I understand that you're upset, and I'm truly sorry for any pain I may have caused. This simple act of validation can go a long way in rebuilding trust and opening the door for future communication. Compassionate listening isn't just about the other person, it also helps you process your own emotions. By listening with empathy, you allow yourself to heal as well. It reduces feelings of resentment and frustration, replacing them with understanding and emotional clarity. Whether or not your children choose to communicate with you directly, compassionate listening can help break down emotional barriers, paving the way for healing conversations down the line. Step 7. Practice. Sacred letting go. One of the hardest aspects of dealing with estrangement is the intense emotional desire to fix things and make everything right. However, Trying to control or force a reconciliation can often lead to more pain and frustration. This is where the practice of sacred letting go comes in, an approach that helps you release the need to control the relationship while still holding space for love and healing. Sacred letting go is about embracing the concept of trust and surrender. It involves releasing the emotional attachment to the outcome, accepting that your children may need time, space, or even distance before they're ready to reconnect. This practice is not about giving up on them, but about releasing expectations and giving them the freedom to heal in their own time and way. Letting go doesn't mean you stop caring or stop hoping for reconciliation. Instead, it's about freeing yourself from the emotional burden of holding on too tightly. When you try to control the outcome, you can become emotionally drained, resentful, or anxious. Sacred letting go helps you find inner peace by letting go of the need for resolution and trusting that the healing process will unfold in its own time. To begin this practice, start by acknowledging your emotions, then actively choose to release them. You can do this through meditation, journaling, or simply taking deep breaths. Let go of the pressure to fix things immediately and trust that, in time, the situation will either heal, evolve, or become clearer. Sacred letting go also involves embracing forgiveness, both for yourself and for your children. Understand that your children's actions or their decision to distance themselves are not a reflection of your worth as a person. Forgiveness doesn't mean you condone their actions, but it frees you from the grip of anger, bitterness, and resentment. By practicing sacred letting go, you create space for emotional healing, peace, and acceptance. You open the door for new opportunities, either for reconnection or for personal growth and inner peace, regardless of the outcome. Step 8. Engage in group healing with other seniors in similar situations. Estrangement can feel like an incredibly isolating experience, particularly for seniors who may not have the emotional support they need. One of the most powerful ways to break through the isolation and begin healing is by connecting with others who are going through similar challenges. Group healing offers emotional validation, shared wisdom, and the support of others who truly understand what you're experiencing. Joining a support group for senior parents who are estranged from their children can provide a safe space for expressing your feelings and finding comfort. These groups often offer more than just an opportunity to vent. They offer collective wisdom, strategies, and emotional support from people who have walked the same path. In such spaces, you can share your story, receive empathy, and learn from others who are navigating the same difficult emotions. Support groups don't have to be limited to in-person meetings. Online forums and virtual groups are also incredibly valuable, especially for seniors who may have mobility issues or difficulty finding in-person groups. These online communities allow you to connect with others across the world who are facing similar challenges. Some groups focus on family estrangement, while others offer a broader perspective on aging and emotional healing. Group therapy can also be an incredibly healing option. It offers a structured environment where individuals can express themselves, work through difficult emotions, and find support from trained therapists who specialize in family dynamics and estrangement. If in-person therapy isn't feasible, many therapists offer virtual group therapy, allowing you to access this support from the comfort of your home. The benefit of group healing is not only emotional validation, but also the sense of community. Knowing that you're not alone in your struggles can offer immense relief. You gain strength from others who understand, and you find hope in hearing how others have found peace and healing in their own lives. If you're unsure where to find a support group, start by checking local community centers, churches, or online resources. You might also consider starting your own group, reaching out to others who may be in the same situation, and creating a network of emotional support and healing. Bonus tip: rekindling spiritual connection for emotional strength. When faced with the pain of estrangement, Many seniors find that reconnecting with their spiritual practice can offer profound emotional strength. Spiritual practices, whether through prayer, meditation, or connection with a higher power, can provide a sense of peace and purpose during times of emotional distress. Spirituality can be an incredibly powerful tool for transcending familial struggles. Connecting with a higher power can remind you that you are not defined by your relationships with others, but by the love and strength that exist within you. This practice can help you release the need for external validation and find solace in the belief that you are loved and supported, regardless of the state of your family relationships. Start by setting aside time each day for spiritual reflection. This could involve prayer, reading spiritual texts, or simply sitting in quiet meditation. Allow yourself to open your heart and mind to the possibility of inner peace. In your moments of prayer or reflection, ask for guidance and healing, not just for yourself, but also for your children. Cultivating this sense of connection can help you release the emotional weight of estrangement and find comfort in knowing that healing is possible, even in the most difficult situations. Spiritual practices also help foster resilience. Through prayer or meditation, you can learn to let go of anger and embrace forgiveness, both for yourself and your children. Spirituality can be a source of strength when you feel weak, and it can offer clarity when you feel lost. It can provide you with the emotional resources to carry on and remain hopeful, even when circumstances feel overwhelming. Simple spiritual practices, such as journaling your prayers, lighting candles in remembrance, or meditating on love and forgiveness, can create a space of healing and peace in your life. Whether through a religious tradition or personal spiritual practices, connecting with a higher power can restore your emotional strength and help you navigate the challenges of estrangement with grace. As we reach the end of this video, let's recap the powerful steps we've explored today for healing emotional distress caused by estrangement. From engaging in self-compassion, rituals to embracing silent communication and group healing, each of these steps offers a unique pathway toward emotional growth, peace, and ultimately healing. Remember, estrangement doesn't define who you are. Your emotional well-being is within your control, and while the process of healing may take time, it is absolutely possible. The steps shared in this video are not quick fixes. They're practices that require patience, commitment, and self-love. Whether you choose to try sacred letting go, practice compassionate listening, or reconnect with your spirituality, every step is an important part of your healing journey. I encourage you to try at least one of these steps today. Share your experience with us. Leave a comment below with your thoughts, your age, or your country. Have you tried any of these techniques? Or do you have other wisdom you'd like to share with our community? We're here to support each other through the toughest of times. Thank you for watching. Remember, while family relationships can be difficult, your emotional peace is something you can nurture and protect. Keep moving forward with love, healing, and hope. You are not alone on this journey.